Inec and Tinubu shocked. If P2B accepts defeat, see what Obidients plans to do in Nigeria. Hello, people. Welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. I must tell you for the fact that after the poorly conducted presidential election we had in this particular country this year, being 2023, a lot of things have been happening. If P2B, as a matter of fact, opens his mind to tell you what he has been passing through and what has been done against him for him to surrender this particular case and for him to actually, withdraw his case in court, a lot of Obidients and a lot of well-wishers in this particular country will be shocked. That was how APC went far and wide. APC and Tinubu can connived with DSS and some other agencies in this particular country to leak an audio tape of Mr. P2B and doctored it and manipulated a whole lot of things just to implicate him. Because why they were doing those things was because they wanted him to withdraw his case in court. Because they saw that the level of allegations that he brought and evidence that he brought against Tinubu is something that can't be neglected even by a corrupt judge. I must tell you, now a lot of people have been wondering what will happen if P2B finally accepts the defeat and withdraws his case, because this is a very big question that a lot of people have been asking. A lot of people have been asking, and they want to know what will happen if P2B finally withdraws his case and actually, decide not to, talk about the election that happened in Nigeria, and probably he has moved on. Well, I will enlighten you people and I'll give you proofs on what Obidients think. A lot of people and what they are saying if P2B finally withdraws his case. Well, if this is your first time of actually coming to this particular YouTube channel, don't hesitate to click on the notification button so I get notified whenever I drop a new and important video like this. And also, kindly subscribe to this particular channel to be getting more and important information. Now, let's head straight to the point. P2B has actually gone far in his election petition tribunal, where he has submitted a lot of evidence, both the drug-related activity of Bola Tinubu while he was in US, and his double nomination, his certificate forgery, a whole lot of things that this particular man Bola Tinubu committed. P2B has submitted all the evidences that he needs to win this particular case in court. That is why, as I'm talking to you, a lot of people have been forcing him. Even Tinubu and APC have been bribing people, even people from the Southeast region and P2B's brothers, to go and tell P2B that he is not going to win any election petition tribunal. They want to demoralize him. That is why they told him that he should withdraw his case. A lot of people have told him that he's wasting his time in court. These are the antics. These people are being paid by Bola Tinubu and APC for them to demoralize P2B, for P2B to actually withdraw his case in court. I must tell you for the fact, this is the way they've been operating, bribing a whole lot of people. Even they went through some priests and some pastors and some clergymen within the country to tell P2B to move on and that he should actually support Tinubu to win to make Nigeria better. These have been the antics, but because P2B has not actually agreed, and there's no way I think P2B will agree. But now in this particular video, let's assume that P2B has actually, let's say P2B wants to or probably has accepted defeat. What will Obidients do? Now let me show you a proof of what Obidients will do in a particular post that was actually made by Charlie Boy, who is a very strong Obidient. This Charlie Boy is even older than Bola Tinubu. But look at what he said. He said, something, that even if Obi come to tell us, say, make we move on from the 2023 year's election where Yakubu mess up, say Obidients no go agree. Sam, I dey tell many people, say, waiting won't happen, we done overdue to happen for Nigeria past P2B. Nigeria must be better by fire by force. Obidients, lovers of a new Nigeria, take note. Now, what Charlie Boy said, Aisha Yusufu, being the female activist we have in this country, has equally said it. This particular case and this particular thing that we are doing, and what Obidients are doing, are not because of P2B. Even P2B himself has stated it, that everybody is running for the seat of the presidency through him. So the whole movement is bigger than him. And that is why APC is finding it difficult. Because they were thinking that P2B is just the leader of this particular movement, without knowing that if today P2B decides to withdraw the case in court, Obidients are not going to withdraw their revolution. They are not going to withdraw the revolution they've started in this particular country. I normally tell people that without Obidients in this particular country, APC could be running a tyrannical government, which we saw during the era of Buhari, which we saw mediocrity during the era of President Buhari. But look at what is happening now. The strong opposition that APC is having, any secret, any antics, any evil that APC is planning, with the Obidients will discover them as soon as possible. That is why APC, what they are trying to do is to quench the fire in the Obidients so that they will have a free environment to commit their crime and illegality and the rascality. If it was before, when the obedient movement has not started, I must tell you, by now the judiciary has actually thrown out the case of P2B and Atiku Abubakar, because this has been their case and this has been the way they've been doing things before. But because of the emergence of the obedience, every time we keep on retweeting, and every time we keep on giving you guys updates here and keep on monitoring all the plans and antics of APC. That is why the judiciary, as a matter of fact, are scared to give any form of rascal or illegal judgment. That is why APC and Tinubu is finding it difficult to bribe the judges in the tribunal court. Every day, the obedience are watching them, watching their movement, watching their antics and whatever they are doing. So people should know that if today P2B decides to withdraw the case in court, that obedience have not yet surrendered, because we are looking for a new Nigeria through P2B. The movement, like Charlie Boy said and other people have said, that is beyond P2B. But we are certain that he's not going to withdraw his case and he's not going to disappoint Nigerians. P2B is a man of resilience. He's a man of principles. He's not a flexible politician that you can just buy over with money. And over the years, this has been the antics of the ruling party. When the opposition goes to court, they will just come out and buy them over with money and other political appointments, and they will keep short and move on. But this time around, P2B has shown them that the integrity in him will not even allow this particular case to die. That is why P2B is fighting tooth and nail to recover this particular mandate, and APC is finding it very, very difficult. Like I told you guys, they've sent all sorts of people to go and deceive P2B, or to go and convince and tell P2B to forget about the case and withdraw his case in court. But P2B, like I've told you, he understands the weight and the hope and the aspirations that people cast on him, especially the youths in this particular country. That is why he doesn't, as a matter of fact, he won't withdraw his case until he gets to the root of this particular problem. And with the evidences he submitted in court, this is what is making APC and Tinubu to be scared. There is no two ways that they are going to escape this. When the Obidients are pressuring Tinubu and APC, they are still pressuring the judiciary. That is why, as I'm talking to you, the judiciary cannot make any form of hasty or rascal decision, especially in this election petition tribunal that is going on. So APC and Tinubu and other people should know that this particular movement is beyond P2B. This particular movement in question is beyond him. People are running for the seat of president. People want a better Nigeria through him. It's not just all about him, but it is all about every person within this particular country. Well, in a few days' time, the tribunal case will actually resume back with the written addresses from Tinubu and Shetima and the APC. Then P2B's lawyers will still respond to their addresses and what they said. I'll keep updating you guys and keep you guys posted concerning this entire incident. But in case you don't subscribe to my channel, do what to click on the notification button.